Princess Anne transfers her royal title to Charlotte. Hi, before we continue, please subscribe to the channel for more British royal family news. In a moment of royal foresight, Princess Anne has decided to pass her distinguished royal title to the promising Princess Charlotte. This historic decision follows Anne's own journey, where she waited until her mid-30s to be honored as the Princess Royal by the Queen, a title traditionally given to the eldest daughter of the reigning monarch. Now, at the age of 74, Princess Anne is urging her nephew Prince William to swiftly grant this cherished title to his beloved daughter Charlotte. Sources reveal that Anne fully supports the idea of the 9-year-old becoming the 8th Princess Royal, a title she plans to relinquish when she eventually steps down. After holding the title with great pride and dignity, Anne has been reflecting on her legacy and the future of this revered role. With her own children, Peter Phillips and Zara Tindall, showing little interest in serving the crown with the same dedication, Anne has shifted her focus to mentoring young Charlotte in royal duties. Known for her direct nature, Anne has already encouraged William to pass the title to Charlotte as soon as possible. An insider shares that Anne, now 71, is not one to be bound by tradition and is carefully considering all involved. Her bond with William has strengthened over time, and she has also developed a special connection with Charlotte. Insider whispers from the palace suggest that William and his wife Catherine, Duchess of Cambridge, had been fostering Charlotte's interest in horses. When they told her that her great-aunt Anne competed in the 1976 Montreal Olympics as an equestrian, young Charlotte was captivated, deepening their bond. Impressed by Charlotte's natural talent for riding, Anne has offered her riding lessons, seeing great promise in her. Their shared experience as second-born children and eldest daughters of monarchs creates a unique connection between them. In this charming narrative of royal heritage and mentorship, Princess Anne entrusts her treasured title to the next generation, nurturing the potential of a young princess who holds a special place in her heart. Could Princess Charlotte, the delightful daughter of Prince William and Catherine, Princess of Wales, one day rise to the esteemed position of Queen? The British royal lineage has long fascinated the public, leaving them to wonder about the intricate succession. With the Elizabethan era now behind us, one may question if Princess Charlotte, born on May 2, 2015, will ever wear the crown. Princess Charlotte of Cambridge, a name that exudes regal elegance, pays tribute to her distinguished ancestors. Her full title, Her Royal Highness Princess Charlotte Elizabeth Diana of Wales, is a rich tapestry woven from the legacies of her grandfather King Charles, her great-grandmother Queen Elizabeth II, and her late grandmother Princess Diana. During her school years, she was affectionately called Charlotte Cambridge, a subtle nod to her parents' noble titles. As a member of the royal family, Charlotte enjoys the privilege of being addressed as Her Royal Highness, making a surname unnecessary. However, when required, the name Mountbatten-Windsor is used, blending her grandfather Prince Philip's surname with the esteemed House of Windsor. This unique naming tradition highlights her deep connections to British history and her family's lasting legacy. Even if the crown remains beyond her reach, Princess Charlotte is destined for a vital role within the royal family. The prestigious title of Princess Royal may one day be hers, an honor traditionally reserved for the eldest daughter of the monarch, much like the title of Prince of Wales for senior male members of the royal line. Additionally, in just under a year, a long-standing royal protocol will significantly impact the lives of Prince George and Princess Charlotte. This rule, deeply rooted in royal tradition, ensures the protection of the line of succession and will require the two young royals to travel separately once George turns 12 on July 22, 2025. At that point, a little-known but important rule will take effect, mandating that he and Charlotte travel separately to preserve the royal succession in case of an accident. This royal protocol dictates that once a royal turns 12, they can no longer travel with other direct heirs to the throne. The concern is that an unforeseen event, such as a plane crash or transportation-related incident, could potentially eliminate multiple heirs at once, causing chaos in the monarchy. The rule aims to prevent such a disaster and protect the continuity of the royal family. The revelation of this rule emerged ahead of Prince George's 11th birthday, when Graham Laurie, a former pilot for King Charles, discussed it in an interview with OK magazine. Laurie explained the protocol based on his own experience flying the royal family. For the rest of his life, George will have to adhere to this rule, meaning he must use separate transportation from his immediate family to ensure the line of succession is secure. This protocol is more than just a formality. Air travel has historically posed real risks to royal family members. Tragically, Prince Philip's sister, Princess Cecily, died in a plane crash in 1937. Another tragedy occurred in 1942, when Prince George, Duke of Kent, died in a crash, and more recently, in 1972, Queen Elizabeth II's cousin Prince William of Gloucester died in a flying accident. These incidents serve as stark reminders of the dangers associated with air travel, even for royals. As Prince George approaches this milestone, this protocol will become a significant part of his life, marking a major change in how he travels in the future. While it may seem like an outdated and strict rule to outsiders, within the royal family, such protocols are critical to maintaining the continuity and security of the monarchy. This rule ensures that, in the event of a tragedy, other heirs will be available to carry on the duties of the crown. This layer of protection underscores the monarchy's commitment to preserving the line of succession, ensuring the royal family can withstand unexpected challenges. Interestingly, the rule can be waived in special circumstances, but only with the reigning monarch's explicit permission. Historically, exceptions have been made when deemed necessary, such as when Prince William and Prince George traveled together, with Queen Elizabeth II's consent since George was still under the age of 12. However, after his 12th birthday, such exemptions will likely become rarer. As George's 12th birthday approaches, the royal family will undoubtedly reflect on the implications of this rule, with his future role in the monarchy becoming more significant. His upcoming milestone will mark the beginning of a new chapter, one that brings increased responsibility and adherence to royal protocols like this ancient travel rule. While it may seem daunting, it is simply part of the reality of being born into one of the world's most famous and historic families. This transition marks another step toward his eventual role as a key figure in the monarchy, a duty that will shape his life in the years to come. For now, the royal family will ensure every measure is taken to safeguard the future of the monarchy, following traditions that have been upheld for centuries. George's upcoming milestone will be pivotal in ensuring continuity. Thank you for watching until the end. Please share your thoughts in the comments section, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more updates. Princess Catherine's decision not to personally photograph Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Princess Louise for upcoming events has deeply affected Prince William, reportedly bringing him to tears. According to royal insiders, the emotional strain of Catherine's ongoing health battles, combined with the pressure surrounding their family photos, has taken a toll on both the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge. Recent updates reveal that Catherine is responding well to her initial cancer treatment, as announced by Queen Camilla during a Lucent engagement. Despite her health challenges, Princess Catherine remains eager to resume her royal duties. As Prince Louis's 6th birthday approaches, William and Catherine are faced with significant decisions. Despite recent controversy over photo editing, the couple still plans to release a portrait of Louis for the occasion. Catherine, known for her passion for photography and responsible for many endearing family portraits, may not be able to take the latest photograph herself. Sources close to the Duchess hope that the selected photographer will receive less scrutiny, as Catherine strives to express her gratitude to those who have supported her during her health journey. Catherine's decision not to photograph her children is a poignant reminder of the challenges she faces. However, it seems the couple has settled on a photographer for Louis's upcoming birthday portrait. William's unwavering support for his wife is evident, though concerns linger about the additional strain this decision might place on her. Controversy surrounding the retouching of a family photo for Mother's Day has heightened the attention on their public appearances, with Catherine acknowledging her involvement in editing the image. Despite these hurdles, William and Catherine understand the public's desire to witness joyful moments of their family life, and they remain grateful for the affection shown to their children. Princess Catherine's photography has always resonated with admirers, capturing heartwarming moments of their family. As we reflect on these beautiful memories, let's take a look at some of Catherine's past photographs of Prince Louis on his birthdays. On his 5th birthday, images of Catherine pushing Louise in a wheelbarrow, taken by renowned photographer Millie Pilkington, highlighted the family's deep bond. Pilkington, who was the private wedding photographer for William and Catherine in 2011, has a special place in royal family history. Admirers flooded social media with praise for the adorable snapshots. For Louis's 4th birthday, Catherine shared new photos of him playing on a sandy beach near their country estate in Norfolk. The tradition of sharing personal family moments extends back to Louis's 3rd birthday, when Catherine captured him riding his bike before starting nursery school. On his 2nd birthday, she shared a playful Instagram photo shoot showing Louis's antics with paint. Catherine broke royal tradition by becoming the first royal mother to take official photos of her children, starting with Princess Charlotte's birth in 2015. Since then, she has captured many cherished moments, including Prince George and Princess Charlotte's first days at nursery school. In a heartfelt gesture, Catherine even shared a tender photo of William and Prince Charles for Father's Day 2020, which she had taken herself. As we reflect on these moments, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Should Princess Catherine continue sharing her personal photos of First and Bruce? Let us know in the comments. It appears the drama is flying in from Montecito, all sparked by Princess Catherine's graceful return to work after a 9-month hiatus. Her comeback seems to have triggered what can only be described as full-blown fury from Meghan Markle. Catherine's quiet yet impactful re-entry into royal duties post-chemotherapy hasn't just reignited her projects, it's also stolen the spotlight Meghan's been desperately clinging to. Catherine recently hosted her first official meeting since last December, a deeply personal gathering focused on her early years initiative at Windsor Castle. This marked her return after undergoing preventative chemotherapy, a challenge she revealed in a touching video just days prior. Without any grand announcement, Catherine picked up right where she left off, focusing on the project closest to her heart, and the world took notice. Cue the sound of frustration echoing through Montecito. Meghan, already struggling to keep up with Catherine's ever-growing popularity, must be livid. It's been a long time since Catherine needed to stage a flashy PR stunt to grab headlines. Her mere presence is enough to get the media buzzing, and her work speaks volumes without a microphone in sight, something Meghan seems unable to grasp. Remember Meghan's infamous bookstore speech, where she paraded with a microphone like her words would change the world? In stark contrast, Catherine's passion for her early years project continues to draw attention not only from the media, but from experts in the field. Her Center for Early Childhood is dedicated to addressing critical issues faced by children from birth to age 5, and Catherine has vowed to dedicate her working life to raising awareness. That's commitment, not a publicity stunt disguised as passion. But how are things in Montecito? Meghan's likely strategizing her next move, perhaps another bookstore visit, or recycled photos from a previous children's hospital appearance, hoping no one notices the reused content. Maybe there will even be puff pieces about important meetings in a Beverly Hills hotel, back when their business empire was still afloat. And what about Harry? Even his birthday didn't stir much excitement this year. It seems the duo couldn't afford to throw a big bash, leaving them grappling with their dwindling relevance. Meanwhile, Catherine continues to shine effortlessly. One work meeting at Windsor is enough to send the media into a frenzy, something Meghan, with all her carefully staged photo ops, has never quite achieved. The world is watching as Catherine gracefully recovers and steps back into her role as a dedicated royal, hosting meetings close to home with quiet strength. Meghan may attempt to grab attention with yet another puff piece or exclusive footage from a bookstore visit, but the truth is, she simply can't compete. While Catherine steadily returns to her duties, Meghan will undoubtedly be plotting her next move, convinced a speech at a bookstore makes her a better public speaker. But here's the reality: Catherine doesn't need to declare herself a leader, her actions speak for themselves. Meanwhile, Meghan remains stuck in the shadows, forever trying and failing to steal the spotlight. The story about the necklace, which became a major plot point in Meghan and Harry's interview with Oprah, is now under scrutiny due to new information that challenges the timeline they provided. In the interview, Meghan claimed she told Harry about her suicidal thoughts, and he allegedly responded that the institution wouldn't help her because she wasn't a paid employee. However, recent revelations, particularly from sources close to Harry's ex-girlfriend, Chelsea Davy, suggest otherwise. Chelsea Davy, now a 36-year-old Zimbabwean entrepreneur, recently came forward to set the record straight. Chelsea and Harry dated on and off during their early 20s, ultimately ending things in 2011 because she didn't want to face the pressure and scrutiny of being with a senior royal. Despite their breakup, they remained friends. According to Chelsea, in late December 2018, while visiting family and friends in London, she met up with Harry for lunch at Kensington Palace. During their conversation, Harry told her about a recent argument with Meghan. Harry had gifted Meghan an expensive gold necklace for Christmas, which Meghan reportedly rejected, saying it was too flashy and that she didn't want to be perceived as a gold digger. This disagreement led to a heated argument. Chelsea distinctly remembers the date of their lunch, December 22, 2018, because it was her mother's birthday. Fast forward to March 2021, when Meghan and Harry's interview with Oprah aired. Meghan recounted a story about a necklace-related fight with Harry that supposedly happened in January 2019, when she was 5 months pregnant with Archie. However, this timeline doesn't align with the facts. Archie was born on May 6, 2019, meaning that Meghan couldn't have been 5 months pregnant in January 2019. Chelsea's account, which places the necklace incident in December 2018, suggests that Meghan's version of events doesn't hold up, as Chelsea heard about the argument months before the timeline Meghan presented. Chelsea's decision to go public stemmed from her concern about how Harry portrayed his family in the Oprah interview. She felt Harry was painting a misleading picture, and that Meghan's account of their struggles was riddled with inaccuracies. Chelsea believes the institution and Harry's family were unfairly thrown under the bus with many lies and half-truths. Chelsea also privately speculated to friends that Meghan may have fabricated parts of her story, specifically her claims of suicidal thoughts, possibly as a way of salon. After the negative reaction to Megxit, she found it hard to believe Meghan was pregnant or suicidal during the period she described, as the necklace argument Harry recounted to her happened months earlier, in December 2018, before Meghan was even pregnant. This raises questions about the authenticity of Meghan's dramatic claims during the interview. In a further twist, television host Gayle King, a close friend of Meghan and Harry, commented on Chelsea's revelations, stating that Harry and Meghan stand by their version of events. However, King acknowledged that Meghan might have gotten some details such as dates wrong due to the emotional turmoil she was going through at the time. This defense, however, only casts further doubt on Meghan's reliability as a narrator. If Meghan was truly so distressed that she misremembered key details, it undermines the credibility of her account. Ultimately, Chelsea's testimony challenges the accuracy of Meghan's claims, particularly regarding the necklace incident, and raises broader questions about the validity of the couple's portrayal of their struggles. If the timeline Meghan provided is incorrect, it casts doubt on the rest of the narrative presented in their interview with Oprah. The situation suggests that Meghan and Harry's version of events that may be more fluid and selective than they have portrayed, with details shaped to fit whatever narrative serves them best. Johnny Depp was honored with a Lifetime Achievement Award, but during his time at the event, Meghan Markle allegedly made an unexpected request that Depp declined. Let's dive into the details. Last week, Johnny Depp was in Rome for the film festival, where he was recognized for his contributions to the movie industry. This comes after his very public legal battle with ex-wife Amber Heard over domestic abuse claims. While Depp lost the UK case, his career seems to be recovering in Hollywood after winning the defamation case against Heard in the US. At the Rome Film Festival, Depp walked the red carpet to accept his award, appearing happy and grateful. Photos showed him smiling, waving to fans and posing for pictures. He delivered a heartfelt speech, thanking those who stood by him during his turbulent years. It was a moment for Depp to leave behind some of the negativity he's faced. However, it seems Meghan Markle wanted to take advantage of Depp's high-profile appearance. Reports claim Meghan made a last-minute request to the festival organizers, asking to be allowed onto the red carpet to pose for photos with Johnny. Currently living in California with Prince Harry, after stepping back from royal duties, Meghan's presence would have certainly attracted even more media attention to the event. Yet, her request, made just a day before the festival, raised questions about her intentions. There's no known connection between Depp and Meghan, so her sudden interest in attending was surprising. Organizers were reportedly unsure about allowing her access due to security concerns and the short notice. Depp himself seemed uneasy about the request. According to reports, Johnny was informed about Meghan's request and made it clear he didn't want her on the red carpet or taking photos with him. He rejected the request, which apparently upset Meghan. Given his experience with the media and publicity stunts, Depp likely recognized Meghan's request for what it seemed a move to gain relevance and positive press. Even if her intentions were good, the sudden request and lack of a relationship between them made the situation feel opportunistic. Johnny refused to be part of it, staying true to his principles. This isn't the first time Meghan has been criticized for overstepping in celebrity circles. Since moving to LA, she and Harry have aimed to position themselves as Hollywood elites, but their efforts sometimes seem desperate or out of touch. For instance, last year, they reportedly reached out to pop star Adele to arrange an introduction with Ellen DeGeneres for their Spotify podcast, but Adele declined. Meghan has also attended events she wasn't invited to, like last year's Global Citizen Live concert in New York, where she tried mingling with politicians backstage. Her actions often appear self-serving rather than genuine. In this case, Meghan attempting to crash Johnny Depp's moment at the Rome Film Festival seems consistent with her reputation for inserting herself into situations for attention. Of course, she knew that photos with Depp would grab headlines, but Johnny wasn't interested in being part of her publicity play. Good for him for standing his ground. Princess Charlotte, born on May 2, 2015, to Prince William and Catherine, Duchess of Cambridge, holds a notable position within the British royal family. Her significance lies not only in her birthright, but also in the profound changes her arrival has brought about in the monarchy. Charlotte symbolizes a transformative period for the British royal family, characterized by changes in legislation, protocol, and a progressive outlook toward the future of the monarchy. In 2013, 2 years before Charlotte's birth, a crucial amendment to the Succession to the Crown Act ensured her place in history. This amendment abolished the long-standing practice of male primogeniture, which traditionally favored male heirs over their sisters, regardless of birth order. The change was a landmark moment, guaranteeing that Charlotte's position in the line of succession remained intact, even after the birth of her younger brother, Prince Louis. This legislative shift was not only about fairness, but also a reflection of the monarchy's need to adapt to modern values. Charlotte became the first female royal in British history, not to be displaced by a younger brother in the succession, securing her position as fourth in line to the throne, following her grandfather, father, and elder brother, Prince George. Further solidifying her status, Queen Elizabeth II made significant adjustments to royal title protocols dating back to 1917, set by King George V. Under the old system, only the eldest son of the eldest son of the eldest son of the eldest son of the Prince of Wales would bear the title of prince. However, in recognition of changing times, the Queen declared that all of Prince William's children would carry the titles of prince or princess. This decision ensured Princess Charlotte would hold her title from birth, underscoring her importance within the royal family structure. As of 2024, Princess Charlotte is officially known as Her Royal Highness Princess Charlotte of Wales, a title that mirrors her father's status as Prince of Wales. This title is not merely symbolic but highlights her prominent position in the royal hierarchy and foreshadows her future role within the monarchy. As her father is next in line to the throne, Charlotte's title may evolve over time as the dynamics of the royal family shift. Speculation surrounds the future titles she might receive, with one of the most discussed being the Duchess of Edinburgh, a prestigious title historically associated with senior royals. Another possibility is the title of Princess Royal, traditionally granted to the monarch's eldest daughter, though the timing and decisions of the reigning monarch will ultimately determine her future honors. Princess Charlotte's importance extends beyond her titles and place in the line of succession. She embodies the modern monarchy, one that is gradually adapting to the contemporary world, while preserving its deep-rooted traditions. Though still in her early years, Charlotte represents a royal family in transition, striving to stay relevant in an ever-evolving society. The careful management of her public image, titles, and future responsibilities reflects the monarchy's ongoing efforts to balance tradition with the need for modernization. As she grows, Princess Charlotte will continue to attract attention not only as a royal figure, but as a symbol of the monarchy's future direction. Her story is more than that of a young girl born into royalty. It's the narrative of a modern institution adjusting to the times, ensuring its endurance and significance in the 21st century. South Park's latest episode, Loser's Day, holds nothing back in its biting parody of Prince Harry's 40th birthday. Known for its unapologetic satire, the show takes aim at the absurdity of milestone birthdays, which the characters mock as unnecessary spectacles. Staying true to its style, Cartman dubs anyone celebrating their 40th birthday a mega loser, setting the tone for a relentless roast of Harry's choices and life path. In a sharp critique, the episode ridicules Harry and Meghan Markle's extravagant birthday plans, presenting a montage of over-the-top celebrations. The boys gleefully poke fun at the lavishness, portraying it as a desperate attempt to remain relevant in the public eye. Through their lens, the spectacle feels less like a genuine celebration and more like a hollow projection of success. Harry's decision to step away from his royal duties to pursue a new life in the U.S. serves as one of the episode's main targets. In signature South Park fashion, Harry is portrayed as having abandoned his royal birthright for a seemingly free life, overshadowed by Meghan. The episode implies Meghan is the dominant figure in the relationship, with Harry relegated to a supporting role, his identity eroded by the demands of their new life. In a particularly cutting scene, Cartman prank calls Harry with a message laced with insults, mocking his decision to leave royalty and reducing him to a figure of pity for giving up a life of prestige. The call culminates in Harry breaking down emotionally, with Meghan comforting him as Beck's loser plays in the background, emphasizing the brutal portrayal of Harry as a man out of his depth. The episode has generated controversy, sparking rumors that Harry and Meghan are considering legal action against Comedy Central for defamation. However, the show's creators and the network maintain confidence that the episode falls well within the bounds of parody, a legal protection that has long shielded South Park's irreverent humor from lawsuits. Fan reactions have been mixed. Some viewers praise the episode for its boldness in calling out what they see as the hypocrisy of Harry and Meghan's post-royal life. For these fans, South Park once again proves its ability to fearlessly tackle controversial figures. On the other hand, critics argue that the episode crosses a line, unfairly targeting Harry and Meghan for decisions they believe reflect a desire for personal happiness and autonomy, as online debates rage over whether the episode went too far. Loser's Day stands as yet another example of South Park's willingness to push boundaries. Whether seen as a humorous critique or a mean-spirited attack, the episode leaves a lasting impression, raising questions about the ethics of parody and the public's appetite for ruthless satire. Princess Catherine, the Princess of Wales, is poised to one day wear the rare and prestigious diamond diadem and piece 800,000 crown cherished by the late Queen Elizabeth II. This dazzling headpiece, which is featured on British coins, banknotes, and postage stamps, is part of the late Queen's vast and impressive jewelry collection, which includes everything from glittering tiaras to diamond-encrusted diadems and strings of pearls. According to insider reports, the diamond diadem is one of the most symbolic pieces in the royal collection. Since its creation in 1820 by jewelers Rundell and Bridge for King George IV, only 4 queens have worn this extraordinary crown: Queen Victoria, Queen Alexandra, Queen Mary, and Queen Elizabeth II. Its rarity and value make it one of the most treasured pieces among the crown jewels. Queen Elizabeth II notably wore the diadem during her first state opening of Parliament in 1952, and it accompanied her on the journey to her coronation in 1953. Over the years, she continued to don the crown at significant events and in official portraits, many of which appeared on British and Commonwealth currency and postage stamps. The diadem was originally commissioned at a cost of $8,216, but is now valued at nearly $800,000. As Queen Consort Camilla is next in line to wear this historic crown, she may be seen donning it for upcoming royal events. However, when Prince William eventually ascends the throne, Catherine will assume the role of Queen Consort, sharing the honor of wearing this iconic diadem. The Royal Collection Trust describes the diamond diadem as a masterpiece, made of silver and gold, featuring an openwork frame set with 1,333 diamonds and edged with pearls. It also includes symbols representing the United Kingdom's national emblems: roses for England, shamrocks for Ireland, and thistles for Scotland. At the center of the front cross, a stunning 4-carat pale yellow diamond sparkles, adding to the crown's grandeur. This historic piece has appeared in many famous portraits of Queen Elizabeth II, including those by renowned artists Lucian Freud in 2001 and Raphael Maklouf in 1984. Queen Elizabeth II preferred to wear the crown without additional adornments, unlike George IV, who wore it atop a large velvet Spanish hat during ceremonies at Westminster Abbey. In the future, Catherine, as Queen Consort, will have the privilege of wearing this extraordinary diadem, a crown rich in royal history and symbolism, when her husband, Prince William, becomes king. The royal family's website confirms that, unless decided otherwise, a queen consort is crowned alongside the king in a ceremony akin to his, though slightly simpler. While we hope that day is far in the future, it is likely we will witness Catherine donning this iconic crown in our lifetimes.